Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Mega Game Nerd, and we are back with another episode of Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. Okay, we got Murray back on the team, but that doesn't really mean much. We still need a whole bunch of other people. It can't just be the three of us, so let's see who we're gonna recruit in episode 2, Rumble Down Under. Oh, let me make sure I turn down my ringer.
At first, it seemed just like old times. The gang was back in action.
Jesus, what are they
But
playing to make the TV go
little by little,
nuts?
We learned that Murray's heart just wasn't in it. Without the guru's permission to give up on his Dreamtime training, he'd never really feel comfortable returning to the gang. We knew we needed to help him out. So, we packed up our things, whipped up some quick disguises, and headed for the
Bentley's
Australian
disguise.
Outback.
I forget, we lost the van at the end of Slide 2, so we have to take planes everywhere.
Along the way, Murray told us story after story about his teacher's amazing abilities. Apparently, this guru of his was capable of fantastic feats. He used the Dreamtime to blend perfectly into his surroundings.
Yes,
and even gain
that was
mental control over the
obviously
weak-minded.
a Star Wars reference.
If even half the stories were true, then this was a guy I just had to meet. Our gang needed to grow its ranks for a chance to get inside the Cooper Vault. And this guru, this Outback mystic, was looking like the best recruit we could have ever asked for. However, when we finally arrived in the Outback, it was a shock to find that things had changed. And the guru was nowhere to be seen.
Wait. Oh my god, the boys are... We're about to fight for the environment. Let's go. Rumble Down Under. Alright guys, for our next location, we go from beautiful Italy to Australia. And I gotta say, this is probably my least favorite hub world of the whole game. Not in terms of story or anything like that, but in terms of design. This mission is very catered to Sly and his capabilities, but Bentley and Murray have a much rougher time here, and have to always go the long way. Whereas I feel like in Italy and all the other levels, it's a much better balance of including a lot of stuff for Sly to interact with, but also making it easier for the other characters to traverse. As usual, let's check ThiefNet. Look at that. Thank God I went and farmed a bunch of coins already. So, health extractor, free health for Bentley, berserker charge, that one's back, and another combat upgrade for Sly. This is an upgrade for his spin attack. All of his different combat mechanics get 3 levels of upgrade. And they all do different.
Have really tore this place up looking for opals. Watch your step, they're sure to get rough defending their claim.
Yeah, they have a gyrocopter around here dropping bombs. Like, they're going through a lot of work to keep their stuff. Alright, let's get a lay of the land.
My master spends most of his time up there in that cave, overlooking the valley and contemplating the depths of deepness. I really appreciate you breaking the news to him that I want to break off my training.
Sorry,
No
folks.
problem, pal. I'm looking forward to meeting him.
I'm not really
Anybody you
sleepy.
call master must be a heck of a guy.
Oh, he's awesome. He'll get inside your head and freak you out 6 ways from Sunday.
Awesome.
I love that subtle look on Sly's face where he's like, how do I respond to this? Yeah, I gotta be careful of those counterattacks. Like, remember, this game is much more combat oriented than the other two. Not to say that stuff is completely gone, but I don't know why, but the third games and platforms, I've discussed this in other videos, how the third game in the series always feel the need to add in extra mechanics other than the platforming, because I guess they think the platforming gold, but they also have a tendency...
Sorry, pal. This cave's empty.
to
Got
really
any other
ramp
ideas
up
where
on
he
the
might be?
action.
Well, that's his hut. But he doesn't really hang out there on account of the smell.
The smell?
It's a long story. I had to apologize up and down for like a month before he'd speak to me again.
What did you do?
The unspeakable, Sly. The unspeakable.
Well, thanks for speaking of it. I'm headed for the hut.
Let's all be fair. In my headcanon, Murray just dropped like the nastiest fart that ever lived, and it was so bad the smell just never left the hut. Ooh, a sparkly pocket. Oh, by the way, these kangaroo enemies have their kids in their pouches. He's wearing a little helmet. Yeah, I just did that. Hey, the game made me do that. His pocket was empty. I had to take him out.
This place is packed with wall hooks. The miners must use them to haul up their drills.
I'm doing
Looks
this
like you're going to
seamlessly.
get some rock climbing practice.
Like, you don't have to stay there long. I'm listening. The second I hear the cane hook on, I'm already holding the back button as I'm jumping towards it. So the second I hear that click, I just let go
Sorry,
and I
Murray.
immediately shoot up.
Nobody's home. And by the looks of it, I'd say the guru is fighting someone or something off here. I'm starting to think the miners might have got to him.
You might be right. They'd come in and be all angry and yelling, and he'd be all peaceful, and they'd just get ticked. Then he'd try to find a middle way, and they'd just go crazy and smash everything up, and then haul him off.
Where do you think they might have taken him?
They got him! My master's a goner!
Maybe we should get Bentley on the line.
It's tough to say, but given the layout of the miners' camp, I'd venture a guess that they use that area with a high fence as a makeshift stockade.
Looks like there might be a way up using that cliff below. Shouldn't be a problem.
Just keep an eye out for that gyrocopter. I'm positive it's what gave away the guru's position.
Good tip. Thanks, pal.
Yeah, as I was saying before, the third game in a series, platforming series, always feels the need to add in extra gameplay modes or extra gameplay mechanics to spice up the gameplay. And part of me wonders if it's because the developers always think that we're getting bored of the platforming, or it's because fans would write in and say, hey, we like it, but can we have like more mechanics? And I'm like, how about just keep improving on the ones that are already there? Like, I don't fault people for wanting more out of their favorite games, but it's like, there's got to be a better balance.
These miners have no respect for the Aboriginal sacred sites. They're drilling into everything. Ayers Rock, Kings Canyon, Wave Rock. The cultural insensitivity is sickening.
Like, think about it. In this game, Murray's already the powerhouse, so all of his combat-related abilities have just been improved. Sly gets a bunch of new combat mechanics, and Bentley gets even more gadgets that make him more dangerous. It even has more crowd control abilities, not just bombs.
You must be the guru. I'm a good friend of Murray's. He's come asking to be released from his training. Sure, I'll just bust you out of here and we'll go talk to him. You seriously won't leave without your gear? Yeah, I can see that the miners have really done a number on your land here. As for your walking staff and moonstone, me and my gang have a real talent for stealing back things that were wrongfully taken.
Yeah, the guru does not speak English. He just speaks some... I'm assuming it's a random language that Insomniac made up. No, Sucker Punch. I can't get
The
confused.
guru won't leave the stockade until he has his walking staff and his moonstone. He also insists that we purify Ayers Rock of all miners. Only then will the Dreamtime spirits be appeased, and the guru will be free to use his powers. Sly must have impressed him in their conversation, because now he is requesting that Murray and I meet with him individually. something about judging our spiritual centers. I've discovered a passage through one of the miners' caves that should make getting up to the guru less difficult. He also mentioned that the miners had foolishly unearthed the Mask of Dark Earth.
Okay.
I guess it was his job to guard the
Worst
thing,
villain.
and now that it's out, bad things are sure to follow. Sounds like mumbo jumbo to me, but we've
I love they
encountered some
bring this up.
unexplainable phenomena over the years, so I'm not gonna rule it out as a threat to our operation.
Great attention to canon. That Bentley's the one where he's like, yeah, I would normally dismiss this, but I've ran into some mystical stuff before. Alright, I gotta wait till the second day. Alright, let's do Murray. Back in the original costume. Alright, spelunking we will go. Spelunking we will go. I hope Mary, spelunking we will go. Oh, actually, this is a great time to show this off. Yeah, I gotta go the long way. Remember when I said that everybody can pickpocket in this game? I was not kidding about that. You saw earlier on that Bentley has to use a magnet. Sly does it the traditional way by just picking at him with his cane. Well, Murray's not very technically inept like Bentley, or stealthy as Sly, so... You turned around too fast. Come here. This is how I get money. You literally shake the money out of them. Like a bully demanding your lunch money. It's friggin' hilarious. Ooh, he's got something good. Come here. Steven Opportunist. What's this trophy? Oh, pickpocket with Sly, Bentley, and Murray. Cool. Still have my classic roundhouse punch combo. But yeah, like Bentley and Murray, you have to be stealth. You have to start off Bentley and Murray. Like Bentley and Sly, you have to start off stealthy to actually pick pockets. Like you gotta uppercut them from behind and then press the circle button when they're in the air. Oh, there it is. I'm going all other directions right now. Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm right outside the radius. There we go. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, obviously. But as I said, all of Murray's abilities are basically this. A lot of them are basically the same, but they just got improvements. Berserker Charge can now knock down enemies and lead to an instant KO. I think I'm like doing that punch too slow. Normally it's supposed to be an instant knockout. Alright, enough distractions. Let's get up here. I'm not too worried about my health. I'll get my health back soon enough anyway.
I know you're a little nervous to see your teacher again, but he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the Aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but
You're like a
I
human
lost
meteorite.
my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me. I'm sure the guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to him.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
Let's be fair, you guys are more than friends at this point. You're basically family. You've grown up together since you were like, what? I think Sly was 8 or 9 when his parents got killed? Yeah, somewhere around there. And by this point in the game, you're still in your 20s.
Try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites.
Oh, before I get this money up.
Of course, throwing guards will work too.
Yeah, I'm getting that money. Come here. What the? There we go. Like, what did you hit before? hold on, let me see. Do I have the jump thing? Oh wait, no, I do. Never mind. Because in the second game, jumping when you're carrying an opponent was something that you had to unlock, but now it's just a permanent upgrade. It's an upgrade that you already have. And it's gonna be permanent to Murray's moveset. I think it is, at least. It's been such a long time since I played 4. For those of you who've been watching my Sly videos since the beginning, you know I'm not a big fan of 4. You dare. Here's the thing, when you're pickpocketing with Murray, I suggest that you turn around, that you face a direction where there's land in front of you, because Murray will shake the coins out a little bit ahead of him, and sometimes they can fall off the ledge, like they did earlier in this video. So that's something you got to be aware of. Other than that, pickpocketing with Murray is not bad.
According to the mine's hydraulic flow chart, the door ahead appears to
One
be
more thing,
sealed
but I'll get
shut.
to that in a minute.
Then I'll just bash it in! What's the good of having fists if you can't smack steel doors with them?
It's too thick, even for you. No, to get through, we'll have to overload the pressure in this piston.
You want me to punch it? I can do that.
Use your aboriginal ball form to bounce on top of the piston and smash it down. Build up enough hydraulic pressure and the door is sure to open.
Piston beware! You're about to be bounced!
Another thing that actually happened earlier in this particular video that I failed to mention. When you're carrying somebody, they make a lot of noise. So if you're carrying somebody, you gotta be careful where you walk, because people will hear you. Really, Eric? Really? You felt the need to send that now? Dude, come on.
Yes! Eat it, piston sucker!
Don't ask me why he made that the name of the party. I don't know. I'm gonna have to tell him that now he's in a YouTube video doing this. Just die. I don't know why, but for some reason, the big guys are... No, there is a reason, because it's more action-oriented. Like, big guys even take more hits. Same with regular enemy. In a stealth game, where we are going to add more and more action and make it more difficult.
Door.
I don't mind
Open
difficulty.
This one, you'll need to overload all 3 pistons at the same time.
Okay, I have seen people struggle with this, so I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it. You go in a circle, and you don't stop. No matter how they look, just go in a circle and do not change the order that you start in. If you do it right, all the pistons should be able to lock in without you having to start all over. Oh my god, why is everybody texting me right now? It's not even text, I'm sure he's just sending me Instagram messages.
I did it! 3 against 1, and I still took you piston chumps to school!
Oh, it is an actual text. Hang on. Okay, I can read this later. That is a long text. And we're near the end of the mission anyway. Jesus Christ.
Look at the size of that guy! He must be jacked up by that mask of dark earth the guru was warning us about.
So the mask is steroids?
It seems to make the wearer much larger. Probably more aggressive, too.
I can take him. My righteous quest to see the guru won't be stopped by some big stupid freak in a mask.
Even if you won, you'd have nowhere to go. The door through has an electric deadbolt. This whole area runs off the same circuit. Even the drills are linked up.
Then I'll throw this clown into the drills.
I mean, that's
might
not a
break
bad
the
plan
circuit.
at all.
Give it a try.
That's actually a really good plan. And also very violent. Look at his pocket! Look at this! Even the coins in his pocket got bigger. Wait. Oh my god, look at this kid.
Press triangle button to uppercut the miner into the air, and then circle button to grab him. Keep it up, you did some damage.
Again, remember, he is a bigger enemy, so his counterattack's even bigger. Oh, come on. Why wasn't my uppercut connecting? I'm right in front of his face.
One drill down, two to go.
Well, you gotta do a running uppercut on him. Just to make
left.
sure it connects. There we go. Where's that other drill?
Holy cow! That mask can run! Mine can't do that.
Intriguing. Press on to the guru. He'll have some answers. The door should be unlocked now that the drill circuit is broken.
Open up!
And now Bentley and Murray have a way up here. Thanks for that.
I have returned, my master. The black water now runs clear.
His walk cycle is
I'd
so
like to-
weird because they animate
I
him
am
walking with
asking-
the stick
Oh,
when he
man.
clearly doesn't have it.
Yeah! I want to
Wa-
join back up
watch
with
the
my
guru
friends,
walk
and,
away during the next
we're
scene.
hoping you'd come
You'll see
along
he has
too.
like a standard animation where it looks like he's holding the staff
You'd
and he's
love it in
not.
the gang. We have all kinds of fun. Miners, gyrocopters, and a mask of Dark Earth? Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. But we'll help you, I promise. Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you too.
See, look, he's walking like he's still holding the stick. He has nothing in his hands. What is he steadying himself on? Alright. Ah, crap. This is one of the 2 new gameplay mechanics they've added in this particular one. And after this mission is over, you will never see these mechanics again. So it begs the question, why even have them in the game? I probably could do Big Truck right now. Like, it's not that long of a mission, but I think I'll save that for next week. As always, everybody, I appreciate all the love and support. Let me know how your days are going, and I will see you all next time. Peace.